car order. It's always been car order.
I strongly disagree.
That's the way it is. Ripped him out through the window in a nice way.
Just so I can go down and drink a carton while everyone punches on.
Just pisses me to tears. That's the worst thing you can do.
You shut up, you hack. Talking about boat ramps, this is what I wanted to get through from the start. What he said.
Oh, you just been an idiot.
And welcome to the Chumming Up Podcast, the fishing, spearfishing and ocean adventure podcast that's like a married old dude on his birthday. You know, because we're happy to get head again. I am Squirrely, and with me, as always, is Jared Jubby Fable. How you going, big horse?
Yeah, happy to be here, mate.
Yeah, and with us, we got our guest, Jeffrey Head from episode fucking 2. How you going, big horse?
Yeah, good, mate. How's it going?
Oh, pretty
Ep
good.
2, is that right?
Ep 2, one of the first ever.
Yep.
Are you wondering why it's taking you so long to get you back on? Or what? Wasn't a good one, I'm guessing, or what?
Yeah, it mustn't be catching fuck all.
Actually, that's one of the popular little fucking episodes.
Yeah, it went pretty well, eh?
Yeah, and the clips from it, your little bloody
the
orca
orcas,
experiences,
Yeah, that was sick.
especially.
There's been a heap around lately as well, eh? Orcas, I reckon.
In the Gulf, eh?
Yeah.
A few of the boys from work seen like smoking dolphins, like what I seen, just smashing dolphins straight in front of the boat.
Yeah, right.
Again, like same thing.
Yeah,
Just smoking them.
yeah, just
That's what
orcas
reminded
like
us, Hetty, we
rounding them
go,
up.
you know what? Remember that heady fellow we got on?
Yeah, and Jubby was like the fuckwit, and I was like, he's all right, and he goes, he's
No, I'm talking to you.
yeah, there was a big report about it. The orcas here, they had a calf for the first time in a long time. But then, I was actually talking to someone here about it because I read the article, which is the worst thing to do. Because it's like, it's the first ever calf. And then they're like, it's the first ever calf except for that same mum has had 3 calves before and they've just died in the last, 15 years.
Yeah, righto.
So they're like, this is the first ever calf since those other 3 calves. And
What
hopefully this
amazing.
calf doesn't die.
Yeah,
Like,
Lovely.
yeah.
you know. Good story.
Fuck you. Yeah, anyway, I did see recently you caught a Thresher Shark in the last week.
Yep, that was Friday. Went out. Been doing a fair bit of sortie dropping lately, and that's
How do you find that before you get onto the Thresher? The
Sorting?
sortie dropping.
sorting.
Yeah.
I love it personally.
Yeah, right.
I reckon it's wicked. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably a little scumbag bottom fisher at heart, so
Yep.
it's sort of like bottom fishing on roids, really. You drop them further, you're catching billfish, really, and it's it's epic. Yeah, they pull hard. It's probably the hardest pulling fish in the ocean.
And you get to slay him at the end, Squirrel. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and
but
It's
good
not
eating.
like catching
Yeah.
marlin. You go, tag and release.
Yeah, you get to fucking jam a gaff in them and pull them in.
Yeah.
That's the game.
And they're epic on the chew.
Yeah.
So good on the chew.
Yeah, they fucking do go all right.
Yeah,
I
no.
haven't had many, but
Another thing I'm a bit disappointed about is Hetty got a yellowfin that day and let it go.
Yeah, riveting stuff.
on the deep drop,
Same day as the Thresher.
Thresher.
So yeah, we pulled the Thresher up and then
you let the Thresher go too.
let the Thresher go. That wasn't coming in the boat, that one. But
Yep.
that took us about just under 2 hours or just over an hour and a half, something like that, to get that in. Hooked in the peck fin.
Oh, true.
Lucky I wasn't on the rod. But
Did you think it was a sortie or?
well,
It's hard to tell, wouldn't it?
yeah, I sort of kind of, because it wasn't doing big lunges and ups and downs like swords, from what I've been told, do.
Yeah.
I haven't fucking caught. I've only caught one, so I wouldn't really know. But it was sort of more of a dead weight with a couple little runs here and there. So, but we didn't even see the bite, nothing. We were full of piss, and then we decided to start stitching baits for the next few drops. And we're 20 minutes into stitching baits, and then I look at the rod, and it's fucking
Bent over.
yeah, bent over. Oh fuck,
We're
we
on.
on, boy. So yeah, harnessed up Maddie, fella I fish with, and yeah, we're all excited at the start, and then as the fight went on, sort of no movement from the fish really. It was
Lost
sort
a
of
bit of
sinking,
interest
just
and,
going,
yeah,
oh,
something's
fuck,
not
it might
right
be
here.
a Thresher. And then yeah, she came up, big Thresher.
It was.
Yeah,
Oh,
huge
so-
Thresher, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut him off, let him go, and then
Would you have slubbed it up if it was a bit smaller, you reckon?
but yeah, next drop, same sort of thing, full of piss, not paying attention to the rod, and the rod went had a few little taps here and there, and then I looked on the sounder, and I was marking a lot of arches, like right up about 300 meters. And I thought, fuck it, we'll just wind it all the way up to that, or whereabouts I thought it was. And then same thing, not looking at the rod, full of piss, and go to wind it up at the end of the drift, probably half an hour later, and we got weight.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, oh, beauty. And that was doing a bit more than what a thresher was. It was a bit more similar to a sword. It was having a couple big runs, and I wasn't expecting to pull a tuna up from
not on that.
300 meters, and it
Yeah.
took like a big squid too,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
not tuna like, well, I thought anyway. And got him up, and fucking tuna.
Yeah, right.
Thought it was a small sword, but yeah, tuna.
How big?
Estimate 30 kilo,
Yeah, okay.
35 maybe.
And didn't want to keep it.
No, I don't have an esky big enough to keep a sword in it, so I didn't take an esky because we were swording.
Yeah.
And then I pulled the tuna up, and we just caught a thresher, and then the tuna, and the sounder was looking sick, so I was just like, fucking, let's get this thing in the water.
And get
Yeah,
We're
it
going to
right.
get a sword, there's going to be something down here, and then didn't get a fucking touch for the rest of the day.
Wow.
Standard. So,
Standard sword
yeah,
fishing.
should have kept the tuna, looking back now, but she be.
Yeah, right. And there was no thoughts of keeping the Thresher either for the same reason, or I've never eaten one of the
I don't know.
cunts, so I don't
I've been
know.
told that they're good eating,
Yeah,
the
okay.
threshers, but I don't know.
Well, you always said, like I said the other day, you always said the Yanks told them behind their boats back in when
Yeah,
they catch them.
yeah, that's
so
what
they
you
must
would-
be.
yeah.
But you watch them, they eat like bull sharks and everything.
Yeah, they eat fucking everything.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Yeah, they're always slabbing like bullies up, and I'm like,
Yeah, they're eating permit and fucking weird
yeah, I don't
shit.
know, yeah.
Yeah, I just assume a weird thing. Deep water fish,
Be good.
Well-
just always seem good.
Yeah, can't knock it till you try it, I suppose, but
Just because it's cold.
there's no fucking way I was trying to get that thing in the boat. That,
Yeah.
The tail on that thing,
you're
man. I
getting
was ready to
fucked up.
just get, when I was trying to cut the line, because I got it right boat side, and then I was obviously cut the line, I was ready to just get absolutely
Slap with
walloped
it.
by this thing. It was like fucking 2.5 meters long.
You
just
see those
just
vids
the
of those
tail.
who's getting some.
Yeah, you can
mashed,
see some guys get like belted under the arm and stuff,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
fucked up, man.
Full
So
welts
I
up
was just
and-
like, let's
yeah.
just cut this thing off and fuck it off.
Yeah. So you've got one sword in the
One little sortie, not piss poor effort on his behalf on the fight. Pretty much a couple bites, started winding, got him on, and then it was just he rocketed for the surface as they do.
Yep.
And we pretty much just playing catch up with the line the whole way, and pretty much met him at the surface, got tight as he cracked the surface, and he was only 14 kilo.
Yep.
So he didn't have enough power to swim back down. I just pulled him over and fucking jammed him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because from what I've heard, I've never caught one. I've seen a couple hooked, but from the depth, obviously, it's really cold. So you get those smaller bites than what you'd think from a big fish.
Yeah.
And then they come up, and if they're able to get enough time to warm up, that's when the fight will come
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah.
So if you can get them in before they get to
That's
is that-
that's sort of what I've been told. I
Yeah.
still don't know because I haven't got a big one yet. But yeah, sort of what I've been told is you'll hook them, they'll piss fight around, and they'll eventually sort of make their way up. And
Yeah.
either you can go hard and yock them when they're up, but if you don't, they're going to go fucking straight back down. You're going to be there for an
Yeah.
hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, who knows. But
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
'cause
one- this
they're
one
all
obviously-
fucking muscle.
oh,
like
they're
every
just they're
bit
just
of
a
them.
fucking tree trunk
Yeah.
with a fin on it, pretty much.
Yeah, right.
No, they're sick though.
Yeah.
Cool fish. I love them. I reckon they're awesome.
Yeah. I tried with Leewald fishing a couple times for him and just, no luck to
Yeah,
get
that
one
That's a
on.
lot of waiting game, isn't it?
Oh man, I've been doing it for what, probably 15 months. I was doing it for about a year until I got that first one.
Yeah,
I was
righto.
doing drop, not fucking every weekend and shit like that, but
No, yeah, but spend heaps of time.
a few drops a month here and there. I'd be well over. I'd be going on about 30 drops
Yep.
before I got that one,
Yep.
and then probably now, yeah, same.
Anything different that you thought you might have done like the time you caught one, or
Like time.
as in like certain place you were fishing, or as in anything different that you tried?
I when on my first ever drop that I went, I had no clue what I was doing. Just went out to a fucking random area on the charts that looked alright. Dropped down, line went slack, and I was on the radio to Woodward. My line's slack. What do I do? He's just like, fuck. Worst you can do is wind. Just go for it. And wound it up, and this thing came tight. Fucking straight back down. Stopped. Come up. fucking straight back down. I was like, boy, I'm on. And then it pulled the hook, and I realised that I'd left my fucking drag on Sunset from when I broke the sacrificial weight off. So I just ripped the hook out of this thing's fucking throat. Just a beginner not knowing, and I've talked to a few people, like, you're not going to know if it's a sword or not, but...
A good chance by doing
good
what
chance.
it was doing.
Yeah, they're like, fuck.
And obviously decent as well if it was doing
Yeah,
that.
well, it was screaming with fucking
Full lock
probably
on it.
16 kilos of drag. It was
Yeah,
just pulling, boy. So, yeah, that was my first time swording. Then I changed a bit up, like putting weights on the lines as like an inline sinker and stuff, just to keep the bait a bit down.
Yep.
But I haven't really changed up much. I was still running the same hooks, same type of stitch bait when I caught the other one.
Yep.
I have changed, gone down some hook sizes from the big one, because I know I hooked that little one, and the hook, I don't know how I actually got him, because that hook was fucking huge. Somehow just pipped him right in the corner of the mouth. Got lucky, I think, but yeah, got him. But yeah, just little things. Haven't dialed it yet. I'm still new to it, really. Like, I've been doing it for a while, but I'm not catching them, so I'm still learning.
Yeah,
and no one really,
until you kind of get on a bit of a
I need to catch
it.
at least one fucking big one to sort of work out some stuff. And no one really here wants to tell you shit
Nah,
about swords.
that's it.
It's
There's
like
a few, but nah.
I've tried to talk to a few people, but even if they are telling me the truth, I don't know, because usually they're just sending me on a goose chase. So I sort of just said, fuck it, I'll just try to figure it out myself.
It's obviously a good little fishery up here. Obviously, it doesn't look like there's big, like massive ones.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be. But it's that thing of nearly, 99% of the ones that have been caught, they've been like kind of small, haven't they?
So
like
that's why I've dropped my hook size, because I was running real big hooks because I was looking at the guys in South Australia,
you're thinking,
Tassie.
catch 'em,
I
buddy.
was thinking, that's sword fishing, fucking 12-0 fucking hook, let's go.
Yeah.
But our fishery here is a lot smaller fish.
Yep.
There is big ones, but you'll catch a big fish with a small hook.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Fucking try.
Well, I even found that like Cave got these little circles from Tamu, like that cheap site.
Yeah.
Just to try them. They're still stainless and everything. We thought, we'll give them a crack on the deep drops. Man, they hooked so much better than those big, like the big 10-0s and that, like so much better.
Yeah.
Straight in the corner every time.
Yeah,
that's what I mean? They don't flop around like the big ones.
Yeah.
Every time you get a fish up, they usually start spinning like the big, like rubies and that.
Yeah.
They don't create that massive big, that hole.
big
So then
hole.
they obviously get a little bit of slack line and they pull off.
Yeah.
The little ones just hook that corner of the mouth and the little tough bit and they just stick there.
Yeah, that's good.
So it'd be very similar, I reckon.
Yeah, there's little things to tinker and work out.
Definitely,
but
yeah.
I think that's probably one of the biggest cheat codes with any fishing. Like, is get the smallest hook that's not going to break on the fish.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like, if the fish isn't going to break it, then smaller is
Those
always
little ones,
better.
the wet line and those little tanawas.
Yeah.
Like tiny circles, man.
Yeah,
like,
well, the way I looked at with that small sword, I was like, I've caught black marlin bigger than that on a fucking 4-0.
Exactly.
I'm running a 10 over this little thing. Like,
exactly, yeah.
Fucking, what am I doing? Put your head in. But
Yeah.
As long as you get a decent size, like, and you stitch them on anyways most of the time, don't you?
Yeah, I'm stitching them on.
Yeah. So
Stitching
that's,
them either in the bait or in front of the bait.
Yep.
So they just let them fucking swallow.
so it's not like you need to you have a big gap in between the circle anyways to put a bait on. You know what I mean? So,
They are a funny fishery though, because like you can put in so much time, like you're saying, and sort it out, and you can hook like one on the first day, like you said as well.
Got you hooked straight up, big horse, and then just burnt you for 30 more times.
Yep.
But like, so Leewald's old boy, him and Princey.
I remember watching the podcast with Nagsy about this, I think.
Yeah, they
First drop, just fucking bang.
Yeah, middle of nowhere.
That's fun.
Like,
No idea what they're doing. Just going, we'll have a crack at this.
I think about that every time I go out.
Yeah,
because I'm sitting on the sounder, staring at the sounder for 5 hours before we have a fucking drop.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, these cunts went out and just dropped nowhere.
Yeah.
And got one.
They didn't even...
So I've done a few drops. I've just gone out in the middle of bullshit nowhere and just had a drop. Fuck all.
Yeah.
Just so you can come on the pod and go, you know what? I've done that.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah. Because they came in and like told Leewald, and Leewald's like, it's not like that though, and they're just like, well, it is.
Well, it is.
Yeah,
we
done
just
it.
fucking did it.
Oh, that's when you retire sword fishing.
Yeah.
If
You
I
do
went
it,
out,
you go,
yeah.
that's
Sorting,
it, boys,
yeah.
we're
Yeah,
done.
if I went out and fucking pipped that one or whatever the fuck it was,
Exactly.
the first one, I was like, fuck, retirement. See you
Yeah,
later.
that's it, eh?
Yeah, this
Shit's easy.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you cunts complaining about?
Was it the one that robbed that got big?
I don't think it was real big.
No.
Sword's a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares, really, eh?
Yeah. The Send and Bend crew got
That
one
one.
out of...
Righto.
Yeah, that was a good
Righto.
one.
Righto
Like
Trench, yeah.
100 kilos or just under 100.
Yeah.
That's cracker.
That'd be a good fishery down there.
There is some fucking big swords out there.
Yeah, well, like now there's I think 2 longliners going, and they're all fishing there.
Yeah, righto.
For swords.
Well, for tuna, but they obviously get swords.
Yeah,
but
I know the commercial boys out there are hauling swords.
Yeah,
like a lot of fucking swords.
Yeah,
they're going not where I think our wreck boats would fish though. They're going way out at night time, fucking sending baits, fucking I don't know, doing different shit because they're catching a lot of swords and a lot of big ones.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be that far different than Rotto Trench.
Have you ever thought? Do you know how they use that poling?
Yeah.
Like in America somewhere, they obviously go out in like those proper glass days and search for the swords to swim on the surface.
Oh yeah, man, that is
that like the spearing.
Yeah, like off the thing.
You're sitting there with binoculars, just pretty much fucking sight casting fucking swords. But
no, they got a spotter plane.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they got a spotter plane. The spotter plane calls them on. The bloke sits on the bow.
Yeah,
because
those big like walker plank platforms.
Yeah, their quota goes to certain people, and then that's one of the things
I watched a crew. I watched a crew on YouTube called Bad Company, like fucking millionaires.
Yeah.
Bad shit. They were in a spot where there's obviously swords on the surface, fucking flat out. This is like heaven.
Yeah,
but they were just binoculars all day, and then they were driving up to these swords and pitching live baits at them.
That's sick.
And they were caught a fucking sword on pitching baits at them.
Yeah,
pitching live baits.
That is all
like
time.
got a
What
cracker
was it
too. They're Bad Company.
Their
thing is it. They're like they're mainly blue fishing. Really.
Yeah.
But they did swords and they're fucking.
Sick.
It was unreal. The footage, like they got the drone up, so you can watch the sword fucking
come
hit
up
the
and
bait.
eat it.
Like, it's fucking off its head.
They pitching live, as you just say.
Yeah, live. It's just straight, like with big overhead, just fucking send it out, and just donging them.
Yeah, you could do it here.
Yeah,
easy. So
that wasn't the one. No, have you seen that one recently? The dudes are winding up, like deep dropping, winding up, and a little sword follows it up.
Follows their bait or another?
Yeah, follows their bait.
Oh, really?
And it comes off, and then they get a little overhead spin.
Oh, really?
They throw a bait at like a bit of squid or something out to it. It comes up and eats it, and they catch it on the surface.
Fuck, that's have
you seen that one?
Yeah, yep, yeah. They're pulling squid up.
Oh,
it
is
squid. Too. Yeah, and then he just fucking
throws.
He catches it on an egg beater.
He was
yeah,
too,
man, that is fucking.
Just threw the squid in there on a little just hooked it. Threw it in there, a little sword just comes up, boost.
That's in
eats it in front of him.
Qatar or something.
It was something like that.
Somewhere,
right.
Yeah.
So
epic to see, but
because that's the game changer now is like everything that everyone did, like wet lining, shit like that. You know, you could say this sort of stuff, but an egg beater then, you know, like you had mono line.
Yeah,
like the technology's come to a stage now where you just have something on the side all the time for shit like that.
Yeah. I've always got a big reel sitting there just in case a big wahoo or a fucking black swims past or anything.
Yeah.
Fucking sword comes up.
Old days, you're getting the squid rod out. They're going,
get the hand line out.
Yeah,
true, isn't it?
That's all you had was a squid rod and a hand line.
Hand line, yeah.
Like you didn't have the other shit.
all the
and
shit.
then now it's like everything's become fucking possible.
Yeah, you just have to have it set up, don't you?
Yeah.
The amount of stuff you do see on the surface.
Yeah,
like,
you just
like
got to
dollies come through all the time. You're like,
you got to be just ready for it. I suppose. That's how I've got a few baits. Like you go out and then big school of dollies is around the boat.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sitting there, sword rod out, and I'm just catching fucking dollies on a little flick rod.
Yeah.
Fucking bang the belly flaps off, stitch
that's
them up,
the go,
send them down. It's good.
Yeah. Well, you notice that like even when you're whale sharking, like we had a whale sharker on here, is that your whole job mostly, if you're doing it right, you're just looking at the ocean the whole time, and you start saying, you know, like schools of wahoo swim alongside your boat,
shit everywhere.
Fucking shit like that. You see marlin jumping, sailfish everywhere, and shit like that because you're looking for it. You're not looking at your sounder. You're looking for fucking something out there.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's all there.
Oh, I remember saying that last podcast. Like, the more you go out, the more you look, the more you're gonna find. Like, there is shit going on
everywhere,
all the fucking time out there. Like, the most random shit, whether it be pilot whales or fucking marlin jumping or whatever. You just got to get out there. Yep. You'll see the most crazy shit.
Yeah.
It's always happening.
And then someone will tell you something and you're like,
You're like, what the fuck?
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
And you'll be suspicious.
Yeah.
And then you go out and
you'll
you're
see
like,
it,
fuck, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't notice this before, but, you know, until you're fucking looking for it.
Yeah.
That was like the prawns in the Gulf.
Yeah.
You know, like someone was like, oh, you know, they jump and you can see them, you could get heaps.
You're like, bullshit.
Yeah, mate, I've fucking been in the Gulf long enough. I would have noticed. And then you go out and you're like,
They're everywhere.
holy shit.
That was something else that year. That when everyone first got onto it, it was like, what is this all about?
How long ago was that?
Before I left, so that would have been like 10 years ago, I reckon.
Oh, really? That's pretty fucking close, to be honest. Like,
Well,
I thought it was figured out way before that.
Nah.
And there were certain people that knew about it, but just didn't say anything.
Yeah, well, I would have only been fucking 14, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
all, but
So one of the guys, I think Scudge might have been the one who
Told the wrong person.
Yeah, he was like,
seems to be the way.
Yeah, one person.
Some
and
Yeah,
that was
tell
exactly.
it.
some dickhead. And
I'm gonna go down and do it, and fucking told him like fucking
yeah, it's inevitable though.
nailed it, and then yeah, by the end of it, there were like tourists down there with fucking butterfly nets. Trying to
There
scope
was,
the
man.
cunt.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Some of
cunt?
that stuff I've seen, but like going around the point, like going, like some days obviously you go off, and then other days you wouldn't see them at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then like a few, I've just come out of like the little point there, and I was like, just literally hit it in the corner. I was like, oh, it's pretty dirty here. And then there'd be like 50 prawns in front of you jumping.
Right. I've never seen it, I've
Oh,
always
man, it
wanted
is
to
all
fucking
time.
see it.
Danny was throwing the net, man. We were getting like 50, 60 prawns a throw.
Fuck,
like
yeah.
literally just loading up the top of it, just going, we're on.
Yeah, that is sick. Just filling eskies.
Me and
Yeah.
Squirrely, we filled some eskies, but didn't we?
yeah. The best I got was I was maybe walking home from the pub.
Chasing prawns again.
And this car pulls up, and it's Mel that used to fish with the Dixons, and I think maybe Kari, and they're like, Squirrely, you want to come fucking prawn fishing?
Lovely.
All right.
Mad not to.
Yeah, I jump in, and neither of them pricks, like, they're on the way to go prawning. They don't know how to throw a throw net. And I'm like, what would you have done if you didn't just come across a random drunk on the fucking streets? And I think we got 3 throws in, and like, you know, got or maybe 5 kilo of prawns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then, because it was the Dixon's tinny, fucking outboard blew up.
Oh,
Like maybe the gears or some shit.
Yeah.
I think we had to reverse all the way home.
Oh, fuck that. That's a long way.
Yeah. Yeah, I was,
tide's coming in, you're going back, you're going the other way. Like,
you
come
just-
on,
yeah,
baby.
you're not moving at all.
yeah, I was drunk by the time we got back.
Yeah, no.
I was-
As long as you got beers, it's all good.
Yeah, I was drunk enough not to have to worry about the fucking stonefish.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Just
that
walk
thing.
and she'd be fine.
Yeah, that was the one. I got a stonefish in the side of my foot.
Really?
Yeah, after we came back from one where we cleaned up, and I could feel it, but it was like,
Oh, next to your foot, not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you actually
Yokio didn't
step
get
on
ya.
it?
yeah, so my foot went like that on the side of a rock, and I
Yeah.
felt it go in, and the fish like
fuck.
kicking. Oh fuck! But it wasn't like horrible, and I told Jarbs, I'm like, I think I've got a stony, eh? And we get the boat in, and he's like, oh, well, fucking like fuck off home.
Yeah.
And we get, I don't know, about 2K down the road, and he does a bearing in his trailer.
Fuck yeah.
And we're like,
Wicked.
Maintenance.
we're like, oh, fuck. And call his old boy to come out, and I'm like, oh, it's still not too bad. It's fucking painful,
Yeah. Yeah.
but don't know. And then, yeah, his old boy comes out. We get that sorted, get in, and I got my foot in like hot water, and it wasn't too bad. And then I'm like, it must be fine. Everyone who's
Fucking
been,
immune, mate.
yeah. Well, like I said, it didn't get me like
Yeah, mustn't have fucking
like it
proper
didn't get
jammed ya.
proper.
Probably like the top ones.
Yeah, I
that
don't know
snap
if
all the poison.
I don't know if all their spines are poisonous as well. You
Yeah.
could have got like ones that
Yeah, well,
had a little bit on it, maybe. I don't know.
like it was enough that when I took my foot out, it hurt more. But then I went to sleep. I remember waking up in the middle of the night, fucking like painful as.
Oh yeah.
But got through it. But then there was like this little poison pus on my foot for like 6 months.
Oh yeah.
And then like 6 months later, it just suddenly just burst and all this shit came out. Maybe it just didn't get into my system or something.
Probably all the because they've got heaps of like bacteria and shit on their like spines as well, so probably would have been just
infected.
Yep.
Big ball pus, lovely.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll put that on my Tinder profile. Yeah. The other thing I fucking got out the other night to show someone was the Mako shark.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
How'd you hook that? What were you fishing for on that?
I was bottom fishing in 60 metres off the back of the islands, Peak Island.
At a Exmouth, yep.
Yeah, at Exmouth, just fishing for goldbound, whatever, just bottom fish. Yeah. And I caught nothing that drift, wound me bait up. I was using electric, got me bait to probably 10 metres under the boat, got a couple knocks on it.
Yep.
And then it was like a sort of a dead weight. I was just trying to wind it up. This fucking Mako shark pops up to the back of the boat, circle hook in mouth, and it was just sitting there in the video. It's just like just doesn't know what's going on at the start. And I was like, oh, fuck, Mako, yeah, beauty, get the phone out, fucking filmed it. And then it just went fucking, realised it was hooked and it lost its shit, man. And it was going away from the boat, and then it went fucking back around, and went down, and I was, oh, yeah, we'll be right here. And then fucking almost landed straight in me lap, just went like fucking right over the boat. Pretty much, like right over the side, back corner of the boat.
Yep.
Shitting myself. And then, like, me line's tangled around me prop. This thing's jumping around the boat. Just got a 32-ounce sinker swinging off the fucking front of the gun. I was like, just watch out because this thing's going to come back around. It came right back around past the boat. And then I tried to snap me off, or it did snap me off. I tried to land it because I wanted its jaws.
Yeah.
But,
they are fucking wicked.
Yeah, apparently they're fucking wicked eating as well.
Yeah,
really
good.
Sick. So I was like, yeah, we'll butcher this cunt. Fuck him.
Yeah, there's everything good about
Remember
that.
old Pete and Mick had that one out of Freo. I don't know if you've seen that. Had the one strung up on the front of that blackjack the old centre console they used to have.
Yep.
So they were doing the same thing, like fishing down south off Rotto there, and they hooked one and got it in. I don't know how big it would have been, maybe like 40 kilo or something like that. Not huge, but...
No, this one was fucking big and
Big
yeah.
Big, thick fucker.
Yeah, because like I've seen like Josh from On Strike, he I think caught one, and then he's had him smash like his tasers and shit.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, righto.
Pretty sure like Eddie and Wes had one eating a sword on the surface. Yeah. Like they found that carcass of a sword just floating. It was fucking Mako gnawing on it.
Yeah, they got that video.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the video.
Yeah, they put it out. It's
sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I've seen it where they come across this Mako eating a sword on the surface, and they
good sword.
Yeah,
yeah,
they fucked
it's sick.
Mako off and gaffed the rest of the sword.
Yeah, righto.
It's like this is like everything in this video is fucking
awesome.
Fucking sick.
Fill off the sword. She's still fresh, boys. We're on.
Lovely.
Yeah. You know, like
Try to gaff the Mako.
Yeah, 2 in 1.
Oh, imagine being on
flying
the
gaff, boy.
Move.
Fucking send him.
Rip your bloody gunnel off.
That's one you convince the green decky.
Yeah, that's it. They don't go that hard, mate. You'll be right.
Jamming in that one, brother.
Just hold on.
Fuck that.
Thing will probably just do like that. Boom, straight into your
literally
boat.
it'd come straight back at you. Yeah. There's that many videos online of them things like on the front of cunts' boats, just losing its shit, like, just smashing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what would you have done? That Mako comes in, you go out straight away? Like, if that jumps in your boat?
Yep.
You kind of have, in a way, wouldn't you?
I reckon
I mean, your missus was on the boat,
I had my missus and my sister on the boat, so we would have been fucking smoked. From where we were standing, if that thing came in.
Do you throw them in the water first, or you jump and
no,
you
every
go,
man for himself.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
See you later. See you later, cunts.
Try and keep it down at a reckoning.
Yeah, no, I don't know what would happen. That thing was a heavy animal, and I reckon if it landed on my shade, it would have bent the fuck out of my shade. It would have smashed everything.
I think it would have gone straight through. Like their power and weight.
Fuck it would have just smashed everything. I had a black marlin land in my boat as well, and that fucking smashed enough shit, and that was nowhere near the size of that thing, and it didn't have teeth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
that
Yeah,
thing would
yeah.
have just torn strips off of fucking everything. Man.
Yeah. And they all hang out their mouth as well. It's not
Yeah,
like they're
it's
nice and
just-
tucked
yeah.
away.
Nah.
Poor decking would have just got it.
Just hanging in the boat until hopefully it flips back out, eh? I'm in the water.
That is the thing, like even with the little sails in the Gulf, let alone like we've had like blue marlin, we try and get into them fairly quickly. So you get those times where they look like they're going to come in, and like on video it's like, oh yeah, but in real life,
Real life, man. Fucking hectic.
yeah, like I remember like getting in the way of a little sail between like me and Harvey Leewald's kid, because it was just like, holy shit, this is going to come in.
No,
And you remember that it's a fish with a fucking spear coming at you. You're like,
yeah.
oh, it's just a sailor. Hold on a minute. This thing will fucking kebab me.
No, those things are gnarly when you spear them as well.
Yeah, I have been charged by every single one I've shot. I've
Yeah.
shot 3 sails now.
Yeah.
Never going to I'll probably shoot another one, but a sail won't shoot one.
Yeah, but how is it as soon as
But
you get in there like,
every
you're
single
gone.
time I've shot one, they just fucking do a big run and then my line goes slack. And now I've learnt to just fucking piss bolt to the boat because they just come for you, man.
Yeah. I was up at I think we're off near Bessie there or something like that, and I think it was Gatesy, Ross, and me in the water.
Yeah.
And I think Leewald might have been driving the boat or whatever, and I think Gatesy had shot it, man, and it strung like his whole string line off on his reel.
Yeah.
And then it literally just wrapped
just comes
him and
back.
Rossi up, like literally just circled them until they were just wrapped up on all the string line, and then was just charging at them.
That, man.
And I'm just sitting there going, this is insane.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Like,
Imagine having that on film, it'd be all time,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
no, black
But
marlin
yeah.
don't seem to do it. Blues don't seem to do it. Stripes, just fucking
Sails.
sails, man. They just want to
Let's
kill
go,
you.
you want to get it.
Seems like sails and sorties.
Yeah, that swordie
So
got
yeah,
that fella,
swordies-
remember?
swordies-
Sorties have got like
Yeah.
bodies.
Yeah,
Like-
no one's shooting sorties, but they charge your boat. I've seen
Now,
Yeah.
well, a few people have shot sorties and then been stabbed.
Stabbed.
shot
That
sorties.
dude
Yeah.
in the Hawaiian marina.
Yeah.
There was one swimming around on the surface,
Everyone
small
watched
one.
him.
Really?
His family's there with him. Gets his spear gun out. The thing jumps in the water, spears it, hits him through the heart, kills him. Yeah.
Really?
I th- yeah, I
In
think-
front of everyone while they're
Really?
watching. Yep.
Fuck. That's a
Yeah.
good way to go out, I suppose.
yeah.
Just impales him.
That's fucked up.
Crazy.
Yeah, well,
eh?
you see
I
them
don't know
things
if being-
smoking boats.
I don't know if being killed by a fish is a good way to go out.
Oh, you're doing what you
Swordie.
love. Doing what you love, brother.
Yeah, but no,
You got to be the only cunt to die by a sword.
I think there's like three Spiros. Of
Oh,
fucking-
really?
I think so. I think it's
There
like
you go. You coming up with these numbers because you've had a
Like-
few tins
Yeah.
or what?
3 swords,
Yeah,
3 tins.
It was
fucking
one. I don't know.
I've had
I'm
three
seeing
beers.
3 things. I'll just go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm prawning.
yeah, because I remember back in the day, Leewald was like proper keen on being the first one to land a sword,
Yeah.
and was like going out at night,
I remember talking about this.
getting
I'm like,
the
that
fucking
sounds
sword
sick.
up,
Fuck
shooting
that.
it, and then
Like teasing the sword to the surface in
Yeah.
lights.
Fuck that.
yeah, and like he does his research and shit, and like I think he knew when he came up with the plan, but then it was kind of like, I probably should look after the family a little
Yeah.
bit.
I remember we talked heaps of nights, man, on
Yeah.
the pisses going, I reckon we can do this.
Yeah, like
Big
the-
floodlights on, like the one of the things that's going, let's go.
It's probably definitely fucking doable.
it's
just-
possible.
You could, I suppose how close you are to the boat, but you could shoot and just get the fuck in, let the floats go,
Yeah.
just chase the floats. But you need
Yeah.
some good lights. I don't know. You wouldn't want to stay in the water with it, I don't think.
No way. Not after the people just literally turns around and you're like, you're gone.
Yeah, man. Like you see those videos in New Zealand where they've hooked it, they've got it up on the surface, and then it's like trying to come under the boat, they're reversing right up, and this thing's just cruising at the boat like slack line, and then just fucking goes bonk off your hull. Like,
yeah.
fuck, man. If it's charging a fucking 7-meter boat, what's it gonna do to you? It's
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
fucking
Just
smoke
sees you in the
you.
water like you're gone.
Yeah, smoke you, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of look at the sail and the sword, just the shape of their bill,
Yo,
and it's just that more attacking than
your
it-
sword's gonna
so-
slice you too.
Yeah.
Because theirs is like
Fat.
flat
Yeah.
and sharp, man. Like I don't know about the big ones if they're a bit more blunter, but that little one I had, man, was so sharp.
Yeah.
Like, I went to
Fuck
grab it with no
that.
glove, and I
No.
was just like, oh no, I'll get
Yeah.
a glove up here, and then went spastic, and I fucking tried to hit it with a bat, copped it
Tried
on the
to dunk
bill,
it on the
just
head.
dented the fuck out of me bat, like smoked me bat, like that was a little hectic thing,
That's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
For a small fish as well,
Small
man.
fish,
Imagine
man,
those
a lot
big
of power.
suckers swinging it around.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah, it's funny when they used to like weigh them when they first started getting caught out of here. So anytime like a blue marlin, but especially a black marlin would get weighed, the guesses or the estimates would always be wrong by above.
Like they always say it's bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
It's a common thing, but isn't it?
Yeah.
You see a fish like, oh,
Yeah,
you think even like fish when you catch them, right?
Yeah.
You get them up, you're like, that's a horse, that's got to be over 10. You put it in the esky, you get it the next day, you're like, that won't be 10.
Yeah.
Like 100%, man. It's just that thing of like, obviously with marlin as well, like especially if you haven't seen like big fish before.
Yeah.
You see them pop up and you're like, this thing is, well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a grander.
Yeah.
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 And then it's like you know what I mean? It's like 200 under or something stupid like that. Like,
Yeah. But then the only one I was saying that it'd be
The opposite.
like, because they used to have a comp to guess, and the opposite would be the sword.
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause it'd go up, because it wouldn't be that long.
But
it's
bloody
just
good.
all
Yeah,
good.
it's just fat all the way to the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just like
Even the
bonk.
knuckle on them, man.
Yeah,
eh?
it's
Yeah.
like a fucking shark, man. They got
Yeah.
the same tail as a shark.
They do, yeah.
So weird.
Yeah. And
Their
people,
skin's like shark skin
yeah.
too. I didn't know that before.
No,
until I
neither.
caught that. And it was like, it's like sandpaper one way. I didn't know it was like that. I was like, I
There
swear,
you
just
go.
the fucking blacks just had sex with a shark somewhere along the line and just come out with this thing.
That's it, eh?
But
Come
no.
out with a sword.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're a weird fish, because
very
Like-
weird.
they do tick all the boxes for what you should want to chase, because it's like
Well, 100%.
these awesomely sized fish that can fight, that is awesome eating.
Eating, yeah. You get
They-
the best of both worlds, don't
Jump.
you?
You're
They
not
They
going
jump,
to...
yeah.
Pull hard. The only
Yeah.
problem is fucking hard to get.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
a lot of time
Yeah.
That
to get one.
the bite from them, like the times I've seen it, has been
It's nothing.
very,
What sort of,
very small.
What
It's
sort of
like-
reels and that you using?
I was using a Tyrannos 50 when I got that one, and then I always said once I caught one, I'd buy a Telica, so I invested in a Telica.
Yeah, okay.
Like a 50.
And what sort of line class and that you're using?
I got 80-pound, 1,000 meters at 80-pound braid on it, and then I think I'm running 37.
Yep.
Top shot.
Top shot, yeah,
And
sweet.
just I think I'm running like 400-pound fucking leader.
Leader,
after that,
yeah,
just,
sick.
Just running heavy. I
You
know, I
always
got
thought of
little
that,
on
like, you
heavy.
know, because you don't you think, oh, is people using mono to drop down there, but then you wouldn't feel anything, would
No,
you?
you wouldn't see
Nah.
fuck all, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's... I think, or I don't know what other people think, but you think it's going to be, you know, like this fish is hitting,
Yeah.
but
But
it's...
Well, if it was, say that fish was hitting in 50 meters of water, that rod would fucking
So
snap.
bulls.
Yeah.
That's that whole bill just slicing that bait. Like some of the baits come up and they're just fucking cut in half.
Yep.
So just because it's fucking so far down, it's
Yeah.
over half a K down.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just getting
So
this
much-
little whiting bite, and you just,
No.
oh, is that a fucking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are we on?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, it's so fucking so weird.
And then obviously you usually just see like the rod. Obviously you've caught one, but I'm just saying like as in you just see the rod kind of go slack, and then you're like, oh, is it swimming up or?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I sort of that was the first thing that I hooked that
Yep.
went slack. And
Yep.
I was just like, what the fuck? And then the little one, I sort of teased him a bit, so he like bit, and then we wound it up a bit.
Oh
and
yeah,
Wait for him, bite,
Yeah.
fucking wind it up, still not on, bite, and then the next wind he just rod loaded up.
and you went, oh yeah, you've got
I
weight.
was like,
Yep.
fuck yeah, got him.
Yeah. That's
And
what
then-
I mean. There's some fuck around.
Yeah.
between,
Oh fuck yeah, that's why I reckon it's better running circles for them, because just let them do their own.
Let 'em
just fucking eat it, cunt,
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
figure
yeah.
it yourself.
And if they want it enough, they will, won't they?
Yeah,
That's the thing.
exactly. Yeah.
They'll slap it around a bit and then
Yeah,
go, I'll
the
swallow
thing-
that. She's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
while I
but
was,
you're also worrying if you're not fishing for them. You got the squid and those cookie cutter
They smash
sharks.
the baits all the time, eh?
So you're like,
I don't think you're sending it as far away at night time though.
what down.
I don't think you send it to the floor. I've never done. I got no idea what they do at night, but I think that's
The ones we
I think
did
that's
at
a bit
night,
shallower.
we had one down, not as deep.
Yeah.
But then so we had one at a certain depth, which might have been like 150.
yeah. That's
And
yeah, that's what
then
I've heard.
second one higher, and then one near the surface sort
Yep.
of thing. We hooked a little one, and we were like, what the fuck is this? And had no prep for it, because we were like, this can't be a sword. And then this is with the Dixons, and floodlight on, see it. Like, holy fuck, this is a tiny sword.
Yeah.
Like 9 kilo.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Like, it was more build than it was fish. I was like, oh, fuck, get the gas. and then, yeah, like, went under the boat, fucking through the hook.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
And then I think it was the next night, maybe. Everyone else was asleep and hooked a big one.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah, but the prep we did before wasn't great. We were getting smacked by sharks and
That's what
squid.
I've heard. Night time's a lot more sharky than.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because you send it down further in the day. There's not as many sharks down there.
Yeah.
I reckon it
well,
would be, and especially lights, and that you get more shit around the boat.
Yeah.
And sharks probably coming in, go have a look.
yeah, well, I think those cookie cutter
Oh, yeah.
sharks are just the things at night. Like, that's their time.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because, yeah, you baits are, like, all weirdly munted up and that. But then the squid are just as bad.
Yeah.
So you're catching arrow squid,
Yeah,
putting them down, and
they're
they're
getting
just,
munched by them, eh?
yeah, and
I've
you're
heard
like,
that.
is that a bite or is that like just a squid pulling on the
Yeah,
gun?
yeah.
I'd fucking love to do a night trip, just to see it. Like, you get all the squid around the boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
the squid thing. We used to do it all the time for the squid, man.
Like,
It's
I've-
epic fun.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I've never
You just
done
go there
it.
and wind your squid jig as fast as you can, and you're just like, boom, another one. You could just like get 100 of them if you wanted
that's
to,
sick.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And you get some proper horses coming
Yeah,
to the boat as well.
I'm gonna probably do that fucking
Yeah.
soon. Just go out, drink a heap of piss.
I was talking to a fella on that Tanny Bitty camp out, you know, the kids thing.
Yeah.
I was around there with the kids, and I was talking to this fella, and he goes out and targets them, these squid.
Go for squid.
Yeah, so he
The
goes
arrow
out
squid.
to like 300 meters or whatever.
Yeah.
Goes at
Yeah.
nights, puts little floodlights on, and sends these like big jigs he's made.
Yeah.
He's
big,
made
like,
them up.
glow in the dark. Fucking
Yeah, and
things,
just puts like a whole like bonito or whatever on them.
Yeah.
Puts them down, and then he just feels his balls loads, but he's like talking like squid like this big.
It's fucking
Yeah,
sick.
he reckons they're no good. I thought that'd be like the same as like those little arrows. You can cook them up; they're actually quite nice. He reckons they're like proper. He thought they would be good, and they're proper horrid. He
Fucking
reckons.
rubber.
But you're talking about like 2-foot squid.
Yeah, but it's not like they're not normal arrows. There's difference between the small arrows you see on the surface and those big giant suckers that actually live a bit deeper.
Yeah, but a 2-foot arrow would probably be shit too.
That'd be beautiful, mate.
Fucking
Nah, who knows?
2
Yeah,
feet
true,
of the
yeah.
fuckers.
Yeah, no, I'd love to go like ride out and just fuck off out to 1,000 for one night and just
Yeah.
see what comes
Comes
just
up,
jump
put the
up
floodlights
and just,
on, it'd be
yeah, get
sick,
the
I
lights
reckon.
on, see what fucking rocks
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
It'd be fucking wicked.
You could do it at the moment. Have you seen like all the nights is like 2 knots?
yeah, it's
Like
glamour.
the next
mate.
three,
Yeah.
the next three. There's obviously windy set, like the easterlies have come now,
Yeah, this is the time to do
and then
it.
you get like the literally not like by 5-6 o'clock. It's proper glass, and then it's just glam.
sit out there and do fucking.
We should go for a little night bash tomorrow, school.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
go
in.
straight out deep, boys. We'll go to 1,000 meters in the tinny.
All right, we're fucking on.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because that's what we're doing for that documentary for Shark Week. We were sitting in 1,000 just chumming up with whale oil and shit
Yeah.
and just like looking at
Just see how it comes up, eh?
yeah.
Yeah,
shit's
I reckon you'll be
going
able to
in.
get some wicked footage. Like, you got like a proper underwater camera, you can chuck it on a fucking pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Squid coming past. And
we got the underwater drone, so we
Yeah.
can
underwater drone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
chuck that gun in.
Fucking yeah.
That'd
get
be sick.
fucking
Big
eaten.
lights and that on it as well.
Oh,
You could just
yeah.
send it down like
That'd
50
act-
meters, like have a look around.
Fuck that,
This
man.
big squid would come in, it's like moosh.
Yeah, you just see
They
fucking
would.
suckers on it, man.
Got squirrely on the tether cable, just like give it back, you dog.
You'd probably catch
That's
him
$5
with that
grand's
drone.
worth of gear there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Put a big jig on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tie
Yeah,
a
we're
sword
tight,
bait to the
yeah.
back of the cunt.
Yeah, should do. There's one. Bulls, we're on.
Got him all.
Yeah.
Drive her up.
yeah, because the time I did it was with the Dixons, like on their boat, and yeah, I don't want to say anything bad about Pete and Mick, but weak as piss.
Must be a Victorian thing, I reckon.
Yeah.
Custard arms and
It was like Pete, Mick, me, and there was one other bloke, and we go out there for a night fish, and no shit.
they're sleeping, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, one of them was awake after 8:30. The rest of them
Really?
had gone to sleep. I'm like, dude, the dog hasn't gone to bed yet.
Sun's going down in 10 seconds.
Yeah. I'm like, why'd we come out
Yeah.
here for?
No, it's bedtime. I'm going to sleep. I had that on a wetlining trip with them. So we come in, we hadn't done very well. We come into like some shallower ground in like, I think it was like 50 or whatever. And they're like, oh, I'm just going to anchor up and go to bed. And I was like, man, this is best time for reds. Like, I'll catch some big reds.
Yeah.
And I remember just like, we're catching like, I caught a few rankins and then I was like, oh yeah, the hand line I was in 40.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Boom, massive red, like 10 kilo red. It's like, oh yeah, dogs. They're all sleeping in the cabin. I'm like, get you dogs slapping around with the reds. I caught like 9 reds in about an hour, man. It just went off.
That'd be so sick.
Plus all like big spangos and long nose. I was like, man, this is sick.
Fuck yeah.
And then when they stopped biting, I was like, now it's time for bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was this trip was just all the arrow squid were there.
Yeah.
And I was
It's sick fun, man.
trying to work out how to catch them because you obviously you do your normal squid thing and they like follow the squid jig.
Yeah.
But you have to do it like super fast.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're like.
Do you know, not the ones where they're just like the rod, the bait jigs, but you know the ones that are just like little glow like Lumo, and then they've got like the 3 things on them. You get them and you just wind them like punch it through them. They just go boost.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like on that video.
You can still get them on normal jigs, but those other Lumo ones are the go.
Yeah, well,
Which is weird because they're not good for
any normal squid. You won't catch them. Yeah, just those arrowies froth on them.
Yeah, well, that's the same as that video with that squid comes up and then all the squid followed up and they were getting squid like bites on top water, man. Like,
yeah.
squids.
Is that the same thing? Was it?
Yeah, and then a sword followed
You
it up.
see it hit that
It literally like changes color, like
That is
like goes
sick.
fucking weird
It's like
colors.
yeah.
Just, like
It
airborne
launches out of the water. Have you
Yeah.
seen that one?
No, I don't think
it's
so.
The
Fucking-
arrowy is like this big.
Yeah,
He
right.
throws a jig at it, like
Yeah.
this massive jig. Throws that at the thing's like top water. They're watching it. It lights up, and then things launch out of the water to get this bait.
It's fucking.
Yeah,
It's like I've got it on.
Yeah, that's on that black tip fucking page on YouTube.
Yeah, that
It's
was
fucking
sick.
so wicked.
I remember seeing that. That is all time.
Yeah,
It's
literally
like
catching-
calamari when you
Oh,
see them.
and
You know
they're
what I mean? You
fucking
see 'em?
big squid too.
Actually, I think
massive.
I've seen
Cake
it.
squid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
No, you're
proper
right.
horses.
Yeah, they're good squid.
Is that's in
That was that one in fucking Qatar or wherever. And then the next drop, they pulled the squid up. Sword
I didn't
followed
realise
it.
that at the same time.
Yeah, and then
There
they
you
just
go.
cut a fucking tentacle off the squid.
It was
and
too,
then just
yeah.
sent that to the sword. Got him
It was
on.
too. The big the
Oh,
tentacle's like this big.
Yeah.
But yeah, they throw it out, and the thing just goes boop.
Yeah. It was fucking sick.
Fucking, that's fishing.
Proper,
You
man.
know?
I'm going.
yeah.
I'm going out tonight. That'd be fun. Just to see the squid. I reckon that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, just get the floodlights on. They froth on it. Eh?
That'd be good bait too.
Remember as kids, like putting the lights in the water. Go out there. We go out there camping it, like down the Gulf there. Put the lights out. We used to have a little lantern, like gas lantern.
Yeah.
You know these things you light, like you.
Yeah.
Had one of them. We used to drop it down. Like
Oh, really?
Just below
Yeah,
the, like
off
the top of the
Limov
water.
Jetty.
Fuck.
And then they would come, just come in. It was all night, man.
Yeah,
We'd be
that's-
there. We watch the sun come up and we'd have like 50 squid.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So
Well within our limits of
Yeah,
a 2 day
yeah,
bag
yeah,
limit.
yeah.
Of course.
we'd be doing that. So the squid with the lantern there, because they'd come in, you get them, and then you wait for the next lot to come in. And then every half hour, we'd walk down the beach at Limov.
Yep.
And just fucking
Slay.
catch blue manna crabs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
along
slay
there.
them as well, didn't we?
Yeah. Just smack them.
That
and
was
then-
us pretty much growing up as kids, man. Like he got his license. I think that's when you first got your license.
Yeah.
Had like a Mitzi 4-wheel drive van.
Get out there, boy.
We'd chuck all that shit in there. We'd spend all that money we meant to get food on deodorants and shit to chuck in the fire to blow up.
Yeah, just blowing shit up.
Man, honestly, we had no food
Yeah,
because we
you
just
just-
spent all the money they had given us
You're just
on.
hoarding fucking
Yeah.
deodorant cans at home,
You're
waiting for the
literally,
next camp
literally in
trip.
the IGA, like turning around and see what the flame thing was. You know what I mean? Like, that's a 3, that's a rip. We'll get a couple of them.
Let it rip.
We tried battery. Remember that battery ones?
Yeah.
We chuck all these batteries in, and then nothing happened. We're like, oh, it's a dud. We start walking to the beach. These things started going off, boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like booze.
That's
And then we
like
go back.
fucking
We
baked
run
bean
in there
cans.
trying to. All the spin effects was on. I don't know how we didn't start any big fires, man.
Just putting
Proper
out,
crazy.
putting out
Ducking
fires.
behind the car because these things are just going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same as those, like a can of baked beans or something.
Yeah.
It fucking goes bang.
Yeah,
But
that's it,
It
eh?
takes a while.
Yeah.
So I've
Yeah.
done
You think,
that
oh, it's a
before.
dud.
Yeah, I've done that before, thrown one in and fucking 10, 20 minutes later, nothing. Forget about it. We're all sitting around the fire. Fucking bang.
Boom.
Everyone's covered in ashes. There's holes in swags and fucking shit.
Yeah. I remember one we had the fucking Mitzi van like 15 metres
Too
away.
close, big
and
off.
we
15 metres was.
put something in the fire and like it had like a low rating on whatever the fuck that flame thing is on the can. So we're like,
It's going to be a dud.
that is a bit shit one. Let's just watch it from the top of the van. And we're watching it and this fucking flame ball just goes kaboom, and it doesn't blow up like normal. It just throws this fucking flame ball like straight at us, and we all just roll off the fucking van. Like, oh fuck! Don't tell Freddie.
Yeah. It's living.
Melted all the mirrors.
Yeah, big black mark down the fucking van.
Yeah, that was it. So we had the shark lines out.
We used to smoke the sharks there as well, didn't we?
Yeah, someone's Sweden.
That's sick shark fishing.
Yeah,
Right?
real
Like big
good.
tigers get through there and stuff.
That'd be the thing. You'd have like your big tigers that'd come through, and in the meantime, you'd get like your leopard sharks, your big shovel nose, and
heaps
stuff
of
like
big
that.
shovel nose, man. Heaps of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get like your heap amount of school sharks and that you'd get off Bundegi and stuff like that, but
Get a lot of the whalers and shit. But I know,
everything you got
You
was
get big
different.
hammerheads there as well.
Big hammers. We've seen some big hammers in there just
Yeah,
cruising
I've
along.
seen some fucking huge hammers in the Gulf, man. Like, massive.
We had that one that come up and me and Squirrely shoot like spearing like trout and like probably like 6-7 meters, probably even shallower.
Yeah, probably 4 or 5. I
And
reckon.
I'm sitting there, trying to get this trout off. I was trying to string it one knife, something,
Don't know.
and this thing comes up and hits me. I was like,
really?
what is that? Turn around, this massive hammer's come up and just hit me with its head.
Fuck that.
And I'm like, and then it come and just buzzing me and Squirrely the whole time. And was going, get the spear out quick.
Fuck that.
Yeah, the funniest part on that, so like it happens the first time, and then we're like, all right, and we go back up the drift and do it again, and then the second time he comes in, I think he buzzed me, like while I'm down or something, and Jarby's sitting there with his gun like next to his leg, and it comes up underneath and just bites the fucking spear gun.
Oh, fuck.
But it could have been his leg, like it wouldn't know. But then it
no.
moves on to like there's just a sea snake there, and
It did too, didn't
this
it?
hammerhead goes up to the sea snake, and it like just starts bashing its head on a rock next to this sea snake, like bang, 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 bang. And me and Jarbs are looking at each other like,
This thing's fucking retarded, man.
the fuck is
Legit,
wrong with
eh?
this thing?
It's all messed up.
Like it was like everything had just got to this
Stripped out,
thing's
eh?
head, and everything.
He was
had
having a
just,
mental breakdown, Big
Yeah.
Oz.
He's had a moment.
He's like,
Yeah.
I've had enough of
and
this.
this sea snake's like, what the fuck's going on?
He's
Yeah.
looking at me.
That's why they call him Hammerhead, mate.
Yeah,
That's it.
Fucking hammering the rocks.
they're fucking different. And we like just swam back to the
Yeah,
boat.
that's enough.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've been getting into your bill fishing since the last time we spoke.
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
a fairly small thing on your radar, the
Yeah.
blue marlin. I've been fucking watching.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I fucking... Oh, after
You
that...
turned into one of them.
Yeah, one of those dogs, mate.
No diving and bill fishing.
Yeah, I know. I
Happens
literally-
to the best of us.
Yeah, not long after that potty, I sort of like stopped, like I stopped fishing and diving and just started drinking fucking piss and just being a scumbag. And I was like, sold me boat. Fuck, I was boatless for a while.
Yep.
And I was just like, I'm a fucking miserable cunt. I need a boat. And then got back into it and I was like, I'll start fucking trying to fish proper.
Yeah.
Like, so let's see what it's like to target a fucking marlin and
Yeah.
this and that.
Do
And I was
something
like,
different, yeah.
It's fucking way better when you're doing it out of your own boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that. Like, going out Nate's sick and you're catching big blues and it's sick, but you're not really catching it.
Yeah, it's
you're
not
just
you.
sitting on your ass and winding a fucking rod, really.
Yeah.
You're not hunting the fish.
Yeah.
Where you go out in your own boat, it's like, oh, fuck. Like, I'll happily sit on the boat now for fucking 12 hours a day and stare at the water.
Yeah.
The chance of maybe a
Getting
marlin's
one,
going to
yeah.
come up and fucking smack me
Yeah.
gear. But yeah, I was loving it. I wasn't going too hard on them. I'm no fucking master at it, but I was getting, like, averaging like a black a trip, like on an inshore season. I was, black marlin or a sail a trip, fish a day.
Yep.
Doing a heap of half days and stuff. And then, what did I do? I was going to crack into the blue season pretty hard. And then I ended up selling my boat just before blue season and then bought a new boat and fucked around. So I didn't really do that. But blue season coming. I'm going to get out, try and get a couple. I'll be happy with a couple.
Yep.
A couple blues. I got only a fucking 4.9 metre tinny. So
You didn't miss much for this season anyway.
yeah, it was real hot at the start and then sort of fucking
Tape it off,
Yeah,
yeah.
went to shit real early.
Which they've had a few up and down seasons, haven't they? I think the year before was really good, and then the year before that was really average.
Yeah.
Like proper bad. I remember talking to Eddie about it. He goes, man, one of the worst we've ever seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, hopefully this year's sick. I wouldn't mind catch a couple blues. That'd be sick. And then fucking hopefully a big fin. Like, I can get
That's
it.
a good thing about that with that time of year. I get those big fin come through and you go, hey, you're catching 80 and 90 kilo one of them.
Catch a big fin. Like, caught one swording now. I've caught one fucking trawling a diver.
Yep.
Can't get one underneath his fucking skirt.
Yep.
So that's my only problem. But.
Well, I mean, the good thing, that is probably the best thing about the fin, is you're most likely to catch it when it's rough.
Yeah.
Going for... So that's probably the thing when you're going out and you're like, oh, fuck, we could stay at the pub.
I did that last year,
Yeah.
I did, because a few boys caught fin the day, like the 2 days before there was fin being caught, and I was looking at the time. It was on their story, so I was looking at the time and what time they were catching them. I was like, straight after tide change, they're on. The next day, it's blowing fucking 25 knots. We're in this 4.9 meter side console out in 1,000 meters of water.
Yeah.
Waiting for this tide change, and it ended up just getting too fucking hectic. Like, my bilge pump did not turn off. I just left the switch on.
Yeah, right.
Copping
It was on for about 6 hours, just constantly fucking water's coming over the front and it's going out the back. And I got to a point where the wind picked up again. And I was like, we got to get the fuck out of here. It was about half an hour before the change. And I was like, birds starting to patch up in some spots. And I thought I seen a fin jump and I was like, fuck, we can stay. And then, I don't know, I was getting real hectic and I was like, we're the only cunts here. There was no one at the ramp. I was like, if we fucking flip here, we're gone. We're not getting found. So then we fucked off back home.
Yep.
And I was like, that's the last fucking time I do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm going
fishing. One bad experience,
I'm fucking going fishing in the Gulf. So.
Yeah.
The glass off in the Gulf and the 25 knot southwest on the other side.
Yeah, you come back around and shiny glass. You're like, what the fuck am I doing?
You tell people that, you're like, it's glass off in Exmouth and it's pumping 25 knots the other side. They're like, no, it's not. It's like, it is.
This joint's backwards for that.
Crazy,
so
isn't it?
weird.
Even the winds, like some of the winds you see, you're like in full nor'easter here, it's southeast.
Yeah.
Or like straight southerly down at Yardie, or it's just like, what is going on, man?
You'll be down the bottom of the Gulf. It's pumping 25 knot northerly. You get flogged all the way back to the boat, fucking the ramp or whatever.
Yeah.
You drive up fucking 2Ks.
Glam.
She glass. Where's the north coming from?
Where's the wind coming? It's like, it comes from that direction.
Yeah, it should be fucking, I don't know. This joint's fucked.
It is crazy, isn't it? Happens too often, but doesn't it?
It does. I get fucked by the wind fucking occasionally. I thought I'd figure it out by now. I've been fishing for a while.
That is the only thing about like that blue season, obviously, because it's usually just pumping southwesters like summer.
Yeah, you get a few glamour days, but you sort of know what you're in for.
Yeah, you get like it's kind of lightish southwesters early, and then like by the time that you actually want to start fishing, it's just proper powering. Is going, what am I doing out here? Yeah. That's what turned me off marlin fishing. Was going with the Dixon boys. Obviously, we're doing it for punters as well, so it's a bit.
Yeah, a bit different.
Yeah, you're not really catching it or enjoying it. You're just sitting there going, man, I'm not sure about this.
Yeah. What you want to do, really. You can go in the Gulf and fucking smack trout and blueies and
you can only
have
do
a
so
hell
much of that
day
as
with
well,
family or whatever, or you can go out chasing marlin and
something massive. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've got it best when you can do all of them and still enjoy them.
Yeah.
You see some people that once they go to one, they can't do the other.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. But yeah, I reckon like what you're saying with the yellowfin is that's why you see when the comps are on, that's when all the yellowfin come in.
Because it's fucking rough as fuck usually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's a comp weekend. It's 25 knots all weekend.
Yeah, and you've got no choice but to fish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you just fish it. Otherwise, you just go, oh, no, I'm not going out.
And everyone's going hard. They're going wide. Like,
you're
going to find the fish.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because otherwise they'd be like, oh, fuck this. Let's go in.
Yeah.
But, you know, when it's a comp, it's like, well,
I've had some sick days on like the yellowfin, but like you just hit a patch of them and it's all you can catch. Like skirts, just like we're on this like yellowfin. They weren't any huge ones then, but still like that 30 kilo. Like they're good
that's
fish.
fucking sick, man. That's fucking.
And you keep a couple of them, then you're like another one. It's like, oh man, this is out of control. Just obviously gone through a patch of them.
Yeah, that'd be so fucking fun.
Yeah,
they fucking hurt the big fuckers. Like,
the real big ones. Yeah.
So when I caught the one, I think it was.
Well, he had nothing to do with his little pencil arms.
Don't fucking laugh at me. I'll fucking.
Anyone else will be fine. Old Squirrely there's battling.
Fuck the arms. It's the back because they just go straight up and down.
Yeah.
So
you can't get that leverage on them, mate. Like if they're like a marlin or.
I'd fought like 5 good sized black marlin that day, and like it was because we had the best like bite ever.
Yeah.
Like I've never had one like it. It was fucking insane. We had no idea what we were doing. So
that's the best time, I reckon.
So we fucked it all.
Yeah.
But then we're trolling back, and it rough as fuck. So we had this lure like so far back in the shotgun, and then hooked this tuna, and I'm like, this is not a marlin. Like this
You can
is
just tell, eh?
fucked.
Yeah.
And it was just pain the whole fucking time. And it was rough, so like your legs.
That was big, that
is
sucker
sore.
butt, wasn't it? Like real big.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Did you get that one up?
Yeah, got it in the boat. Yeah, that was the thing, was like got him up, got the gaff in, and then I'm like the last gaff in to get it above, and it was just like cramp both arms. Go fucking fuck.
Because you put the gaff in there, just like, bah!
Yeah,
just, come on, man. You busted me for that long, and then you got more in you once I'm trying to get you on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was like, fuck this. Yeah. But then it's a bit like the swords, you know, like you get it back, you get your fillet, so you get this awesome fish that you get to take in, show off, fillet
That's why
it,
I'm all
and
for
then it's
sorting.
like,
Yeah.
Because you get to kill something.
I reckon it's sick, man. Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Fuck, it felt good to jam the gaff.
Oh, would do, eh?
It was a small
Who
fish. but-
cares, man? You're
Mate,
just
like-
going, you're guilty.
Yeah, I was
The
with my
monkey's
mate.
off the back.
Yeah, man. I was
Yeah.
like with my mate Matty at the time, and he's like sort of been doing it with me, sort of our little fucking thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Let's try and get a sword. And like, as soon as it popped up, I've turned around. This cunt's already got the gaff in his hand. I was
He's
like,
like,
fucking oath, boy, let's go. Just
yeah.
fucking yocked him with this screaming our heads off, just
That's sick,
acting
eh?
like fucking
That's the thing,
muppets.
man. It's just because it puts so much time in it. It doesn't matter what size it is.
Oh, I didn't care if it was 2
It's
kilos,
just
man. It was
exactly,
dying, bro. It was
exactly.
dying.
It's just that thing. It's like, we've got a sword.
Yeah, like fucking actually caught target species.
That Exmouth adventure, obviously, they smack them,
Yeah,
eh?
he's a weapon, man.
Yeah.
Probably, up there with one of the best in town. He's got him dialed.
Yeah,
Seems to be getting like...
Get like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, like he's not catching fucking massive fish,
No, that's
but
it,
like
but yeah.
consistently catching fish, man. Like you can go out 400 days off its
Because
fucking head.
you remember there was that little thing that came out last year about like it was like a little challenge, like who could catch the most broadies in WA in a calendar year.
yeah, that was set up out of here.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Nagsy. Fucking.
That's that
and
comp.
they-
That comp. Isn't that the biggest sword though, or is that the most? The most.
I
out
think
of
it was
the
the
biggest?
most. Oh, and it's probably the biggest as
Yeah.
well. But they won it, obviously.
Yeah.
Because they just donged it,
Just
man.
fucking smoked him.
But it's that thing of obviously when you do have punters on board that want to go chase them, it's that easy thing of going, man, you can fish it, you know what I mean? Like a nearly, you know what I mean? As long as you get people that want to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like you just going, you know what I mean? When you get a chance.
Yeah.
It's like, man, they go out 3-4 times a week
Yeah.
when punters go, oh, I want to catch a sword.
Yeah.
Sick.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, how good's that?
Yeah. It's fucking.
You know what I mean? It's like they're paying for it in a way, and
Yeah.
you get to.
No shit.
You
You,
get
get
to
to
catch 'em.
fucking dial
Yeah.
it in a bit more. Fucking,
Yeah.
a bit better.
100%, yeah.
But you got to put your balls on the line to do it. It's a bit like.
Oh, it would be because it's like that same thing of go, you still got punters on board that want to catch something.
Yeah, well, you'd fucking have to tell him, man. Like,
Yeah, it's swordy fishing, mate.
yeah, you want to go
yeah.
sword and cunt, you expect to catch nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, yeah.
you can't just go out and expect to catch a fucking sword every trip. No,
No.
way.
Yeah,
It's just not
but,
going to happen.
But Eddie would have done that when he set up
Yep.
pretty much the blue marlin fishing out of here.
100%,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fucking fishing. You can't.
I remember
promise anything.
talking to Lee, like, Pig and that about that. Like, obviously coming from the East Coast and
Yep.
him talking, like, Eddie saying to Lee, like, you got to fish here, I'm telling you, it's all time. And then from not really doing it to then obviously just, you know, kind of mastering it. You know what I mean? Like that,
Yeah.
the kind of, like the change of, because I remember when Pig was saying, like, when he first come through town and Eddie was here, he went out with him, like, saying, oh, yeah, we'll see how, and then it just, like, they just had one of those days that just
Yeah.
went off and they're going, this is it. This is the pinnacle of, like, blue fishing.
They fucking put it on the map, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like anywhere you go,
Old
like,
biscuits.
all they ask
Oh,
is
yeah.
about Eddie.
Yeah. Nah, he's fucking, yeah.
I
Master of his craft.
had to do a speech at a game fishing club, and they were like, I don't know why they asked me, and then they were like, so what does Eddie use for bait? All right,
Biscuits.
yeah, biscuits.
yeah. He eats all the biscuits. Ain't no bait.
So what's Eddie do? It's like, I'm just making up answers.
Just stringing bullshit.
Yeah.
Live bait squid out the back, I'm telling you.
fuck.
That's where it's at.
Eddie, oh yeah. You know those gummy worms you get from the candy store?
He's trolling spoons.
Yeah, he fucking...
He's made his own lures.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's doing so well.
Fucking oath.
Did you do that, Marmion? Is that one?
No, I haven't done that yet.
When's that one coming up?
Next month, June.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
He's
so
got a
that-
comedy gig at like a fishing club down south.
Fuck yeah.
Just
Yeah.
north of Perth there, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be good. Hopefully we'll get a podcast out of that as well.
Fuck
But
yeah. Sure.
yeah, there's actually some cool fish getting caught out of Perth now, like especially on the game fishing scene.
Yeah.
Like,
All Metro Blues.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sick, eh? They see him out of the fad pretty often now, eh?
Yeah, out
Because
there.
they've put like,
There's a lot of fads out there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's got on board on out there because I know it's actually like, man, I went out there sometimes they're like, you know what I mean, like $100 on it. You're going, how sick is this
Yeah.
for like Perth?
yeah.
They drew, so originally they towed like a big rig down, like a, can't remember what it was for, like an oil and gas rig, and it set off like Cottesloe or something there for ages.
Yep.
I talked to one of my mates that was on the thing towing it, and he reckons this dollies literally followed them the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
We're all over it.
Yeah. Would have been.
You know what I mean? And they just follow it because it's a structure.
Yeah.
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 So they just swim all the way down, and they reckon like they'll just obviously there's people coming up trying to fish it.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah,
going,
yeah.
no, you're not allowed
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
and do the 500-meter rule.
Yeah, it sounds
But
like.
then that was that same year. Then all the fads out there were just packed with dollies. But I was like, they probably just swam
Just
out to
carted
the
them all
current
down.
and going, you beauty. There's someone to hang around with a bit of bait. You know
yeah,
what
or
I mean?
you find like a floating crate or something out
And
in
they're
the
loaded.
It's just fucking covered
Yeah,
in
it's
dollies.
sick, innit?
They just
Yeah.
hang on to anything.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah.
good fun as well. The old dollies, isn't it?
Yeah, I fucking love them, mate. I was catching a few on fly recently, eh?
Yeah, righto.
So fun.
I seen you getting into your fly fishing.
Yeah, that's why I sort of sold the boat before blue season. I was getting in me fly fishing, bit of fucking
Be
fake.
careful, my son's not around. He call you gay.
Yeah, I know. Should have mentioned that, eh?
He was a bit vicious
I don't know what I
today,
was doing.
calling out his uncle. I was ready.
I
I
mainly wanted to get I
child.
mainly wanted to get like a small bill on fly.
Yeah,
that
that'd be
was something
sick,
to target.
yeah.
And then I had the fly rod, so I was like, oh, let's give the golf a go. And
Yeah,
you catch like it's pretty cool. Like you're catching fucking big gold, and
Yeah,
some
yeah.
cobia and queenies. It's
Yeah.
like it's sick. Like it's fucking epic. But end of the day, you catch a fucking trevally. So
Yeah.
yeah,
like,
true.
I don't know. Not
But
something.
still
like-
something different again, isn't
Something
it? I reckon,
different again.
Because
Yeah.
old cladders and that, you see what he's seen him chasing like the blueies
Yeah,
and stuff
that's
like that with the
that's
crabs.
cool.
That's
I've-
pretty cool.
Yeah, I did that for a little bit, but I just kept getting fucking absolutely peppered by them.
They go that hard.
'cause
And
you
then
gotta
obviously it's all shallow.
It's
Yeah.
shallow in the rocks, light line. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I'm not good enough to do that shit. It's good fun though.
Yep. Are you interested in chasing like the bigger marlin and shit? Doing that though?
Not on my boat, probably. I don't know. I don't know enough about it for the blues. I know blacks is pretty straightforward. Like fucking tease
Yeah,
him up,
switch
pull the
him.
bait out, boat out of gear, throw a fly at him.
Yep.
Probably the same for a blue, but it's just
You're bigger.
you got a fucking blue on, man. Like,
yeah.
on a fly
On a
rod,
fly
like,
rod,
that's
yeah.
fucking hectic. Like,
Just be flat, biggie trying to chase it,
yeah,
eh? Wouldn't you?
watch your knuckles, bro, because they're gonna
Yeah.
get busted. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's pretty hectic. You'd probably want to do that off a proper boat with a proper spread and a full
Yep.
team helping you.
Be able to pull everything in
Yeah,
and
like
get it out
rip
the way.
everything in.
And,
Like my
yeah.
boat, it'd probably just be me and another fella.
You lose your
missus
your
as
line would
well.
be gone like that on the big blue, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
These
I
are
can't
all
imagine
things we should have thought about when we were handlining a blue marlin. too.
I don't
But
know why the fuck you
Don't
decided
think
that
about
was a
this
good
shit.
idea.
Fuck,
It's
man.
handline a blue.
That was so painful. I was fucked for like 3 days.
Still a good story. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck. Why not?
Worth a crack. Few tinned under the belt.
Yeah, we didn't. That was the fucking stupid fucking part.
Dry.
Dry. Gloves fucked. They just exploded. Like,
Gloves.
yeah. Yeah, they just fucking...
Just spinning through your hand.
That's so bad.
They just went... No more gloves.
That's
pretty
so
much.
fucked up.
Like... Part of it is how good fucking mono is now. You know, like, so it's not thick
Not
and...
as thick, not as much
you
to
know?
grab. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually probably start cutting you up a bit
Yeah,
like braid.
so it just cuts through.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, like...
Yeah, true.
Like that fucking pound line years ago is
Would
like,
have been like that, like
you
rope.
know, like
yeah.
Proper thick shit.
yeah. Like that shit was thinner than 100-pound line from 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It's yeah,
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's
I'm not doing that. I'll try and fly before that.
They probably won't do it again either, mate.
no. The conversation on the boat was like, let's
Never do that again.
Not ever do this again.
Yeah,
It's like taking Swamp Donkey out to the shelf and off Bermagui.
Yeah, we're too old for this shit.
She'd love that.
Oh.
Was that you that went out with?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lee Wold, yeah.
Yeah. I remember him saying
Lee
stories.
rang us
I'm
and he's
too
like-
old for this shit.
Yeah, never again.
Yeah, he picked me up from Melbourne, and we went to his joint, and we're just copping messages the whole way, like Dick Mixon going, Bermagui's going off, and Leewald's like, Squirrely, we should be in Bermagui, and like I've just done like 6 weeks straight of fucking like work away from home sort of thing. I was like, I'm fairly keen to have just a day drinking and then go do some pre-fishing for this comp. And then Leewald's like got the look in his eye like,
Once it's in his head, he can't not do it.
Should we just grab the boat and drive, like 1,200 k's to Birmingham? I'm like,
Did you just get anything that day?
nah.
Oh, that's
No.
yeah. See, if you got something, it would have been.
They
like,
got some
fuck.
good scads.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
slimy mackerel.
Slimy mackerel.
Yeah. If you donged it, it would have been like
Even that, like,
fucking
even
best
I
ever.
was keen on like just them like getting the bait kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
'cause they had no idea. They're like, I'll just go buy some bait jigs and look for them.
Yeah.
Like we had like cod rods. We had nothing else. Like
Literally,
it.
man, like those little.
Little fucking bait caster.
Yep.
yeah,
Imagine if they actually hooked them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, that would have been sick.
yeah. It was the whole thing was like we don't even care if we catch them. We just want to see them bait balling.
Yeah.
Like so we knew what we were doing without knowing what we were doing, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it was like, well, fuck, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck, why not,
Like
eh?
it was more like because you don't, you wait 2 days, that never happens. Let alone it may never happen again that you're in the same spot.
Mm.
So we went, but yeah, then we're driving out and just early 20s. We're in that tinny, going, how fucking sick is
That's
this?
fucking me now.
Yeah. Whereas now we're like, this is painful.
This is fucked.
This hurts.
That's once you get over 30, eh? He's like in the
Yeah.
tinny, you go, what am I doing with my
Yeah.
life?
Yeah, this hurts a lot, and then we don't catch fish, and
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah,
And then you still got to drive, like, it was still like 5 or 6 hours, wasn't it, to get to where
Yeah.
you were cod fishing?
yeah, we're kind of lucky we driving to the cod fishing to do the pre-fish and just seen a river. It turned out to be like a popular river, but we didn't realise that at the time. Like Leewald just sees a trout jump out of the water.
Yeah.
So we're like, let's fucking pull in there. Walked it and caught, I think 2 or 3 rainbow trout.
Fuck yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be cool.
That's the best part about over there.
It is, isn't it? There's
You know,
creeks and
like
that,
you're just
yeah.
randomly driving over a fucking bridge and
Well,
you're
Rob
like,
was saying
let's
that one.
fish it.
Rob was saying just the one out of his town there. Like we were driving up like 2 hours or something to where we needed to go or whatever. And he was saying, "Oh yeah, I used to fish this as a kid, and you still go there and smack like heaps of rainbows and browns like all the way through
Yeah,
there."
that's cool. I'd like to do that. Like same, especially in like I think it's New Zealand.
It
like
is,
the
yeah. The
hell good trout.
horses. You
Yeah.
see Eddie
Yeah.
over there fishing them.
Yeah, like Eddie and Joey
Yeah.
go over it.
Yeah.
Fucking looks cool, eh?
It does,
Like,
eh?
they're fly fishing for them too.
Yeah,
It's
did you
big
see that one
fucking
that they posted? Well, I think we might have talked about it on the pod. They posted that one, and then he caught
Oh,
it
and they caught it again?
next year.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
That is so cool,
that's
and it was
sick.
a proper horse.
Yeah, it's good fish.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'd like to do that one day. Head
yeah.
over
That'd be
there
sick.
and,
Yeah,
do that. But if I'm ever in New Zealand, I'm probably fucking going out sword fishing.
very true.
Yeah, true.
Just tee it all up big, and
Is
then
that-
go hunting, smash a
that's
few
the joint.
deer.
Oh, actually, I'm going to Louisiana in July, mid-July.
Can
I'm
I
going
come?
over. My missus is American, so I'm going over there to meet the family and do all
Oh,
that.
sick.
She's LA, but
Can I come?
yeah, fucking get on board, mate. But then she's
The old third
for
wheel.
me, for me birthday, she's booked me a charter over there for me, her, and I think maybe her mum might come.
And me.
And
But-
squirrels, squirrels and jarbs as
We
well.
didn't realise that squirrely was coming.
But
We'll have to get you. We'll have to. Nah, sorry, mate. They're all booked out.
but it's a fucking
I get on as a child.
I'll put you in me fucking tackle bag,
Yeah,
mate.
that's it, eh? One of those carry-on ones. Backpack and squirrelies in there.
Yeah, it's targeting swords and big fin.
Oh, sick.
Fuck yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen much of Louisiana, but the fucking sword and yellowfin capital of the world, bro. Like,
Sick. I'll be looking into that.
man, they're belting right now. They said July's like that's the time to hit fin and swords. So
Yeah,
I'm going to
sick.
be leaning more towards swords, but fuck if they want to catch big fin,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say no. But
Yeah,
they're getting
fuck
like
yeah.
they're getting over 100 kilo fin.
Yeah.
Like they're like on stick baits on bait balls in fucking 40 meters of water. It's so it's
Crazy.
completely different fishery than here. So here's
Yeah.
1,000 meters,
Yeah, yeah.
800, 600, whatever.
And they're fucking moving.
And they're fucking going. Where there, it's balled up next to your boat, throw a stick bait out, you got a 100
That's
kilo
sick.
fin on. And then same as the sword fishery over there, it's off its fucking head. Like they'll go out and they could catch. I know guys who've caught 6 swords in a day. Like it's just a cruisy thing over there.
Fuck.
Every drop, you just fucking whack, put him on the deck. Next drop down, fucking another fucking 200
That's
pounder.
sick,
Like
eh?
just slapping them, man.
And they slab them up?
They slap them up every time. I've never seen those
Beautiful.
cunts release a sword, eh?
That's so good.
That's the one thing about America. Eh? They just fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they just
They got
fucking
the
harpoon
they
everything.
got the fillet.
Hey, filet. Yeah, they just harpoon the fucking world, man. Just
That's
kill it all.
sick.
But
Yeah, you know what? They like if you're on like their fishing pages, they're all like, fuck it. They'll kill any fish as
Anything.
long as it's not a shark.
Yep.
And then they get so fucking soft about them. It's like so pedantic. Like if you're not swimming your shark 250 meters off the shore, if you catch it.
Sharks.
Yeah, haven't you seen that? So
No.
there's like
I've seen them eating bullies and all kinds of things, so.
oh, like there's probably the boat fishermen,
Yeah.
but the shore shark
Oh, yeah.
fisherman page. There's all these dudes. They're like, especially hammerheads. They're like, if you don't swim your hammerhead like 30 meters off the shore, then don't bother fucking shark
Shark
fishing.
fishing.
I've seen that. I've seen a
So,
bit
like,
of shark fishing. I've seen some
Man, who
cunt
gives
over
a
there
shit?
in where the fuck? Well, somewhere over there in fucking Yankville, but got a
Yeah.
fucking G-dub off the beach, shark fishing,
Yeah.
like a big white.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
just pushing it out in the water, fucking swimming it
Swimming
out
it.
of it. I'm like, brother, that thing turn around, there goes
Yeah.
half your body.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
exactly.
it's
eh?
fucking, you stupid idiot.
You see
Yeah.
them doing on there's like rock walls and that, like ripping them out. And
Yeah,
stuff.
they love them, man.
They're literally like bear hugging them.
Yeah, they love those fucking Goliath grouper.
Yeah, they
too,
do,
over there.
eh?
Big
They
fucking.
get the little GTs and then they put them down
Yeah,
live.
can't they get like a
boost.
fucking Tiagra fucking 80 on like this 8-foot fucking overhead rod for some
Yeah.
reason, fishing out of a boat, and then they just lock in, cunt, and just
Yeah.
catch a fucking 500 kilo cod. They love them. They love them.
They do, yeah.
It's the most hectic shit.
Yeah, those like shark releases. So then you see the fuck ups where
They're getting bitten and that from.
people are getting bitten and shit.
Really, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. So there's a fair few of them, and they're like, yeah, you fucked up there. It's like,
Oh, good.
Mate,
Fuck,
happen
if
all
you're
the
gonna
time.
swim a fucking shark out off the beach, you deserve to get bitten.
yeah,
You
these people,
idiots. Like,
but they're the opposite. They're
rolls
like,
over, it rolls over.
yeah,
they're like,
take
if
its jaws out, cunt. Fuck, what are you swimming it back for?
100%.
Fuck them.
like,
Yeah,
they're
It's
like,
opposite
oh,
here.
yeah. Fucking kill them all. Fuck those.
Like,
Just like
put-
drag her up.
Yeah, drag her up.
put your life on the line for this random shark.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that's
piece
it.
of
eh?
shit.
It'll look out for you once you let it go.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, it's
idiots.
messed up, isn't it?
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Like, yeah, I'll do what I can. That's all I'm offering.
Yeah, I'd
this
turn
fucking
around and
shark.
punch it back into the water. Oh, I wouldn't, but you know what I mean? Like, that's me doing the best.
Yeah, I'm not swimming it past the second sandbar.
way.
I'm not putting it back in the water.
No.
Just fucking let it lay on the beach for a bit.
Yeah, that's it, eh?
I'm laughing at it for 20 minutes. And
They
going,
obviously haven't got a bad shark problem or something.
no, they do. That's the funny thing. They but they've got hammerheads listed there. Most of the states you can't keep them. So
Yeah, okay.
so if anyone posts anything about a hammerhead here and it goes international, Americans lose their fucking shit because they don't realize that like American laws don't apply to everywhere else in the fucking
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
So they're like, you have to release that.
Get that one in Rocco when he's got the whole hammerhead like hanging over the car. You seen that one like back in the day?
No.
Like driving around with like an old 79 Cruiser, like the old school 70s series, sorry.
Yeah.
And he's got like the whole hammer like hanging over the bull bar, like driving through Rocco.
Fuck yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I should have done that with that fucking Thresher.
Yeah, that would be the go.
Big fucking
Tow it back,
big
Biggles,
Thresher
drown it.
trail, big Thresher tail across me bull bar. That's the way.
That's the go,
Yeah. Fuck, they're a cool looking shark.
aren't they?
I don't know. Their eyes are fucking huge.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
I remember I seen that when that footage that come up and like roll
That's
underneath the
right.
boat. I was
And
like,
they like got a real big weird crease on their head, and they're all
Yeah.
like purpley silvery.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Weird. Cool fish. Really cool fish, but
slab him up.
yeah, you can get fucked. He's a shark.
Not what you wanted, yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking so depressing seeing that thing. Like, still cool. Like, I know a few guys would be fucking stoked. Like,
Yeah,
a few people messaged me like, "Fuck yeah, Thresher, that's sick," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Cunt, it's a fucking shark, man."
Yeah, I wanted a sword.
fucking
Well,
fuck this thing.
A sword
I
that
would've
size
been.
of and you'll be
Oh,
tea.
bruh, fuck, we were going off. We thought it was the best
Yeah,
thing ever.
yeah.
Like, we on.
but that's the convo me, Lee, and Nags had, because Nags was like, oh, and then it's a Thresher. Me and Leewald were like, that'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
'Cause
I watched that podcast
you
and
know.
I couldn't agree with Nagsy more.
yeah, now.
You put in fucking 30 fucking trips worth of fucking swording,
Yeah.
and you pull up a fucking shark. Like, yeah, it's a cool shark, but still
It
fucking
ain't no
shark.
sword, yeah.
Still a
Yeah.
fucking shark.
Yeah.
Still gonna eat my bait, and if there's a fish that I've got on, he's still gonna try to eat it off my fucking line. So
Yeah,
fuck
that's
him.
it, yeah.
Yeah, true. So what do you got planned next? You got visions?
I'm gonna go out for one of these night runs.
Yep.
For sure. Just
Tomorrow
to see
night?
the squid. Tomorrow night, I'll go whenever. But obviously more swording. I'm really keen to get like a proper fish that pulls some fucking line.
Yep.
Like actually pulls some drag. So whether it be I'll be happy with a 30 kilo fish, upwards of that, fucking dreaming. Yeah. Blues, hopefully get a couple blues. And then the marlin on fly would be cool. Little inshore. I do want to do like a couple trips up to Monty's and stuff like that. Just go bottom fishing and just fuck around up there, GT fishing, all that shit.
It is sick for all that, isn't it?
Yeah, like I've had a few mates go up there recently. It's just it's off its head, man.
It is, isn't it?
Just
Yeah.
like the shallow top water stuff is just
Yeah.
second. to
Oh
none.
yeah.
It is,
Off
yeah.
like Spangos, Chinaman, fucking this
Yeah.
that.
Trout
Oh,
on the shallows.
yeah, it's fucking
Sick.
sick. So
Yeah,
I
like
would love
the-
to do that.
The greenback Chinaman in like
Yeah,
2
like the
meters
big,
of water.
big
and
boys.
so-
Man.
Yeah,
Like it, no one.
One of the probably pound for pound fighters, really, for
yeah.
that bottom.
I'd love to
bottom
take
bashing.
like a fly rod up there and try like smack
Yeah.
those
One of them.
things. Like
Yeah,
you'd be getting
yeah.
big trout on fly and
Yeah.
Oh
stuff
yeah.
like that. Like that'd be fucking wicked.
No one used to give a fuck about like them when we were up there doing like Monty's trips when I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And you like just diving for trout, and these Chinamen are like the biggest Chinamen you'd ever
Proper
see in your life.
horses.
They're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
those
Fuck yeah.
big greenback fucks.
Yeah.
And they're in like every spot you dive.
Yeah.
Big as Cade's 30 kilo one.
Not quite that big.
No, Cade
Oh.
come on the pod once and was telling us about a 30 kilo Chinaman he caught. We're like, me and Shay both looked at it like, that never happened. And then Leewald rings and listens to it and goes, did I hear Cade say a 30 kilo John? We're like, yeah, he's spinning a few worries.
No, they get pretty big. I don't know. Not that big though. Maybe, maybe 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Azza got that one 16, wasn't it? The
Yeah,
biggest
I
we've
think
seen.
You'd probably get them up to 20, I reckon.
I reckon you would,
Fucking
yeah.
oath.
Yeah.
They're a big
like,
fish.
Like the ones we used to see up there were fucking
Huge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
monstrous.
They're fucking
But
big,
yeah.
mean cunts of things.
Aren't they, yeah.
And you used
Fight
to
like reds when you're catching
yeah,
bottom
yeah,
bashes as
oh
well.
my god, so depressing.
Big red, we're on it.
Yeah.
It's red.
And it comes up
It's
red.
A Chinaman.
It's got like big white stripe down it. You're like,
it
we
does.
on?
We're on.
Yeah.
Big, that's 10 easy.
Fucking sick
It's a
bomb.
dirty Chinaman.
Yeah. When we used to just troll between the islands before like it was all sanctuary and shit, you used to just randomly get it like one of those
Really?
like 2.5 meters just taking a Rapala.
Yep.
You'd be like fucking
We used to catch. Remember, we used to catch them at the back of Jants, like trawling
Yeah.
as kids. Like
Yeah.
we just like no sound and no nothing.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just go. The old man would launch us that pills, take the little tinny ball, burn out to somewhere we had no idea where we were. Start trawling around for a bit, Mackies, caught a few Chinaman, green jobbies,
Lovely.
and then we'll just go out and drift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spangos, reds. We
Yeah.
caught heaps shit cobias.
Yeah, the Chinaman would start pulling the boat.
Yeah, turn us around.
fuck
These
it.
things a horse.
Yeah. I remember when we first started diving, like, figured out what Chinaman was.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was the fish, boy.
Yeah, that's
so we're
it.
like fucking 13, 12-year-old kids shooting these fucking 14-kilo Chinaman inside the reef, just fucking getting. We're using float lines and shit, because they're just going. You just get towed through the reef. You're fucking getting dragged over bombies and shit.
Yeah, they go that hard.
Yeah,
eh?
that was fun back in the day shooting those big.
I actually don't mind eating them either.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about like, the ones that size, but I know that there's ones like that 6 kilo mark. Like
Yeah, they've got a lot of fat too.
They
They
do,
have
yeah.
a big layer of pink fat on their back, and it's actually
good.
like
Yeah.
if you cook it right.
Yeah, it's
it'd be
nice.
good.
eh?
I've had it good, like just deep frying them.
Yeah, that's how I find them. Yeah, deep fried. They're probably one of the better ones.
It's funny because their flesh doesn't look good.
No,
Yeah.
it's a
Like,
bit
just
greyish kind of, isn't it?
traditionally.
Like,
I
yeah,
feel like if you got that fat in it, it's fucking
Yeah.
usually pretty good.
Good,
eh?
yeah.
Like, good enough.
Yeah.
It's no
and-
yeah, I
Yeah,
rate
bro.
it. Or, yeah, like I said, it's not nothing like epic, but it's like,
Yeah,
man,
it's
that's.
yeah,
I don't know why people let them go when they haven't
Yeah.
caught fish.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, they go, oh, no, they're no good. It's like, man, that's better than half the fish you got in Yeski.
Better than a fucking Spango.
Yeah.
Don't tell Squilly that, Spango. He
Oh,
loves them.
shit.
Fuck you.
Doormats.
I reckon it depends where you get the Spango from.
Probably.
Like those Spangos around the west side the last trip, fucking white has
They were,
flesh. Like clean water. Like it when I was on charter, the difference between a good Spango and a bad Spango was the biggest difference of any fish I've
Yeah,
seen.
yeah.
Like you could
That's probably yeah.
I've had it with heaps of things, but like blueies in the Gulf, I've eaten them going, oh, that's got a bit of a weird.
I've
I reckon
said-
it's like shells and that they eat or.
I've had that with like trout as well. Like
Same.
get some like I don't know if they've been like muddy as fuck water and they've just been eating bullshit.
That's
It's
what I reckon. It's what
Yeah.
they eat, man, eh? I reckon if they're sitting there eating like the shitter stuff or whatever, if they're out in that clean, like you get the trout out in that 20s and that, like in the rons and they're proper glam.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Clean as.
That's same as fucking swords again. You get the pumpkins when they've been eating that fucking all the shrimp.
yeah, right.
You cut them open, they're bright fucking orange. The meat. You seen that?
nah.
No.
Really?
No, I
Oh
got
right.
fuck
So
all
you
to
can
do with
so you can
swords.
get your normal swordie, which is like a white flesh, but not so much here. I think I've seen one here like that, but over in American stuff, you cut them open and they've been eating a heap of fucking red shrimp, and their meat is bright orange, and they're called pumpkin swords, and usually they taste a bit better. from
Oh,
what I've been told.
really?
better.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
On the
they're just-
crustaceans,
they're
yeah,
just been
that's it.
smacking shrimp, boy.
All the
like,
good
they're just-
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
like proper red. It's so you should search it up. It's sick. Like,
That's sick.
they got orange flesh and they look wicked. I've eaten pumpkin before when Joey Azzini got his first one. That was a pumpkin.
Yeah, okay.
And he cooked me up like a steak. Of
Is it like scampi they eat? Is that what it is?
what's that? Scampi.
They're like those little prawn.
Yeah, it's just like they're called
shrimp-looking
red
things?
shrimp. Yeah,
Yeah, I reckon that's what it is.
Yeah, but they're
Because
fucking.
I remember going out like on the one of the oil and gas boats, and they had like a 3 kilowatt in it, and obviously me fishing brain man, I'm just like looking at it going, how good is this?
Yeah.
And I remember like in like 800 or something, there was this massive show, and I was talking to the fella, and he goes, "Oh, it'd probably be scampi."
Yeah.
He goes, "You get like massive balls of scampi, and that's what they probably eat over here. It'd be similar to the red shrimp over there or
Yeah.
whatever."
Yeah,
And they're like a little miniature crayfish kind of looking thing.
yeah. It's like a little bright red fucking thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, you'll like you'll see videos. They'll cut the gut open, pour it out. It's all red shrimp, and you'll cut
yeah.
them open.
And the flesh
The
is
flesh
red.
is just fucking bright orange.
That's
yeah,
sick,
the one
eh?
that I had of Joey's was so yum, man.
Yeah.
But that was bigger, so probably had a better fat content.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I think they're like tuna. When they get bigger, they get a higher fat content.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
taste. They get better with
Better.
age.
Yep.
So like compared to my little one, yeah, that one was definitely better. But I'll have to compare it once I.
Yeah. When you get up one of
I
the
hope
decent
one day
big,
get a
yeah,
fucking bigger one.
that couple more pumpkins.
Yeah, no, I'd love to get a pumpkin. That'd be sick. It looks so cool. Yeah, it's
Well, it would be, just something different.
so
wouldn't
random.
it?
Just
yeah.
they've just been smoking that many shrimp that
Yeah, they
their
changed the
flesh
thing.
turns orange.
I fucked a pumpkin once.
He's on his 4th beer, big ass. Look out. We've got to get some stories here.
What was her name?
Yeah, it's called butternutting.
You lost it. I'm going to shut this pod down. I reckon.
you got anything to add?
I'm all good, bro.
Well, good.
We'll leave on that note, I reckon.
Well, cheers for chumming up. Catch us later.
Adios.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening right now? Dolphin in the killer whale's mouth? Holy shit. Oh, this is the best day of my life, God. What?
I like going down the pond and chasing bluegills and kamikazes.